guys, it's Kendra from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card, which uses a lot of retired products, which are on the clearance rack right now. Today is December 14th, 2012. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is bring in our card base, and our card base is... And that's my son in the background, sorry. My card base is an 8.5 by 5.5 inch piece of Concord Crush scored at 4 1/4. You'll find this in the clearance rack unless it's sold out. In a pack of cardstock with the in colors. And it'll come with sheets of Concord Crush, Peach Parfait, Poppy Parade, Blushing Bride, and Pear Pizzazz. We're just going to go ahead and put some snail on here. And we're not going to bring it towards the edge because we'll be layering the piece on top. And the piece we're layering is a piece of Baja Breeze, and it measures 5 1/4 inch by 4 inches, and it has been embossed with the Snowburst embossing folder, which is also on the clearance rack right now. And whenever I embossed it, normally you would emboss on tab, I want to say tab 1, but I did it with no tabs so that I didn't run the risk of it ripping my paper because it's a really deep emboss. So we're just going to layer that onto our card base. Next we're going to bring in a 3/4 inch by 4 inch piece of Very Vanilla. Just going to zoom in a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in the Christmas is Love with all the trimmings and the Contemporary Christmas stamp set. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp that, and using our Concord Crush marker, which the Concord Crush marker and ink pad are on the clearance rack. Now remember, these pads aren't going to be the new firm foam, they're going to be the older style. We're just going to stamp it a little bit more towards the left side, so that way we can come in with our scissors, cut up about 1/2 inch, and then make a banner tail. Okay, come here. Sorry, he's sitting in a chair next to me and he wants to be held, so you're probably going to see his hands in the picture. Now we're just going to bring in a sponge dauber with chrome cake ink and sponge the edges. Alright, and when we're done sponging the edges, we're going to bring in a little piece of sticky strip. And we're going to put it on the straight edge of our banner piece. Sorry, I have a little bit of sticky strip that overhung. I'm going to trim it off. Okay, and now I'm going to bring in a dimensional. So we're going to bring in a dimensional. Yes, like he said, a dimensional. And just curling the ribbon, we're going to bend it and place the dimensional behind it. Going to remove the sticky strip, backer, and the back off the dimensional. Bring back in our card base. I'm placing it about a little bit more than 1 inch up from the bottom. We're just going to lay it down. There we go. And if you want your banner to be raised a little bit more, just put one dimensional on top of another in the same spot and it'll poof it up a little bit more. Yep. Okay, now what we're going to do is bring in a piece of the Blushing Bride pleated satin ribbon. And I've already put sticky strip on the back. So I'm just going to remove the backer. This piece is just a little bit longer than 5.5 inches. Sorry, I have a head in front of me, so I can't see very well what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, and after I've got it laid down, I'm just gonna open up my card and I'm gonna trim off the extra of my ribbon. Alright, just like that. Now we're going to set this aside. It's okay. Going to bring in a scrap piece of Very Vanilla and the ornament stamp from the Contempo Christmas stamp set. Can I have a marker? Thank you. Normally I would start with the lighter. Oh, here, I have another one for you. There we go. We'll trade. Normally I would start with the lighter color, but... Okay. I'll trade you. Can I have this one? Okay. And now using the Blushing Bride, we're going to color in the rest of the stamp. Just be careful that you don't touch the Concord Crush. And if you do, just clean out your marker on a scrap piece of paper. Oh, like I just touched it, so I'll clean it off. If I had known I was going to have this much help, I would have done this before the video. Well, I'm not mad. Just saying that it's not easy to color in when you're kicking your legs on my lap.
Oh,
there's really no way to get around it. All right, so I have it color in. I'm just gonna breathe on it to re-moisten the ink, and then I'm going to stamp it. I'm sure you guys can see. Stamp it onto my paper like this, and then I'm going to bring in the ornament stamp, which is part of the main catalog. Just going to center it and punch it out. All right, so that's what it looks like. Now we're gonna bring in another little piece of sticky strip, and it's just gonna be a little piece, and we're gonna stick it right here. And take off the backer, if I can. You can't hold 4 markers. Here, you can try. You're welcome. Alright, got the backer off. He has run off with my, I had an ornament hook, just like you would use with your regular ornaments, only it was one of the small ones. And what I did is I just had a part of the hook showing, so that way it looked like it was an actual ornament, but he has hidden it. So we're just going to pretend it's there, and I'm going to bring in another dimensional and set it in the center. And then I'll just put it here. And since I took the backer off whenever I get it, or I find another one, I can still stick the ornament in there, the hook in there. So, anyway, for the inside of our card, I have a 5 1/4 inch by 4 inch piece of Very Vanilla. I don't need the marker. And I already went ahead and using my sponge dauber and my crumb cake ink, I sponged all the edges. So we're just going to bring it in and center it inside our card. If you wanted to, you could bring in the Merry Christmas greeting and stamp it in the center. But this is the card that I have for you guys today using some of the awesome clearance rack stuff, up to 80% off going on right now. And it's only while supplies last, and I've never seen Stampin' Up! Put stamp sets on their clearance rack. Lots of ones that people really want, they're there, so go check it out. Be sure to check my store and get them before they're gone. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.